It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they were among the very best teams in the league last season, but this year, just 8th in the conference at this point. So much has changed. Guys, Devin Booker, even in his rookie season, you saw something special with the way he can score the ball. And he just keeps on getting better. And you need the top scoring two-guard.
Try and make this one quick.
What's up, Devin? How you doing?
DJ, what's up, brother?
It's good.
Not much, man. Hey, after the game, new restaurant just opened up. Dinner on me.
Oh, word?
Got you, bro.
Man, I'm starving. I can use some barbecue for real.
You need to worry about this game first, but after, we do got some good barbecue.
All right, man.
All right, that's good. I'll see you after the game.
All right, bet.
Affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Now, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. With that road trip behind them, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
Well, right now for the Suns, it's early, but we can already say something about them that we couldn't say last year. This may be a team with legitimate playoff hopes.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward position. Wells is out there with Thomas, and his garbage man in at the 5. And the season just getting underway. Chris, we've heard some players and coaches say that the 82-game regular season schedule is a bit too long. What do you think?
I think they've been playing 82 games since the seasons and since players that before us have come along, and I think that we keep in that same tradition. I think we're the only sport that constantly talks about changing the number of games and everything else. I don't know how you keep tradition. I don't know how you keep numbers, statistics. So at 82 games, I don't feel is too much. I mean, look at the money players are getting paid too now. There's more incentive. So at 82 games, I've done it. It's not too hard. You're going to get injuries. You're going to be tired. But this is a tough job, and you know, guys are strong enough to handle it. I'm an 82 game guy, as you can see. I keep saying 82 games. 82 games.
Clear as a bell. I can see you're an 82-game guy.
Trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the wind.
Let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact. Still knocks it softly up the glass. I mean, that shot just can't go by. LeBron James can everything on a basketball court. It's his passing that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, I mean, historically great.
That's off as well. So he misses both. And you lump in LeBron with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird when you talk about players 6'8", 6'9", who can control a game, Chris, simply with their passing.
Yeah, man. Don't forget about yours truly, but he can pick you apart. He sees over the top of defenses, and he throws bullet passes that leave the defense no time to recover.
Now, here's Wells, defended by Booker. And that basket is in there from Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got his first bucket in this one.
Can't find much better shot than that.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I caught up with Phoenix's head coach. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So their focus, guys, is going to be on defense right away.
And that's always a good philosophy. But don't let an opponent get settled. Try to take them out of their game early.
You know what, guys? One of the things that stand out to me is how well their team communicates on defense. They function as a unit. That's why defense is well.
Stop coming in here.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and Cleveland again with the buckets.
James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
My house, stop bringing her.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Jackson setting the pick here for Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Suns keep it alive. Warren kicks to Bledsoe. Wells with the steal. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one, good.
And Wells covers a lot of ground quickly. Phenomenal at running in transition and then capitalizing with ease.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Dishes to Thomas. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
LeBron against Warren, and the rejection by James.
Well, James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror when you go into the hole.
Fast break, here we go. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Wells. Jackson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He's looking for Noel and finds him. And slam dunk by Noel.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here is Bledsoe. 17 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Suns.
And they took a balanced approach for the most part. They didn't get caught up in any one aspect of the game. They got their points all over the floor.
Loud, no good. Suns trail by 6. Booker with it. He has 5. Ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Out to the right wing. Love the pass to Wells. Sinks the three-pointer. Wells has got 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Bledsoe kicks to Noel. There's the pick. He feeds it to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Passes it to Garbage Man. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Cavaliers have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Both free throws, good from Garbage Man. Well, Chris, we know that there are a lot of trash talkers out there in the NBA. Did you ever talk a lot of trash on the floor or do anything else to try and get an opponent's attention away from the game, get in an opponent's head?
I used to love talking, man. It kept you focused. If you talk, it means you have to back it up the next play. And you can also get in the player's head, get them thinking about themselves individually. And if I get you thinking about yourself, I've already won because now you're not thinking about the team. But I'll tell you what, some of the
There's nothing else we could have done there.
Larry Bird, Gary Payton, Rick Mahorn. Those guys talk the best trash ever, and I definitely can't repeat anything any of those guys said. But it's all out of love, it's all out of fun, and I don't remember very honestly anything anyone has ever said to me because it was all
Come on.
so crazy,
Pushing me all over the place.
We just let it go after the game.
And Phoenix has possession after the miss from Garbage Man. And it goes down 2 points. And he's got his first points in this one.
Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Rose passes to Garbage Man. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Rose. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Here's the pass to Watts. Outside Knight to the wing right side. There's a good screen. Hewlett dishes to Bender. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point lead. To the left side wing. Outside Crowder. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, coming off the screen, Crowder hit him.
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Hewlett kicks tonight. Just to Bender. Warren is screen on Thompson. Jumper off the screen. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Rose passes to Garbage Man. Outside Crowder. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 9. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Warren kicks tonight. To the left wing, Bender with a wide open look, and the Suns miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Osman, he's guarded by Knight. Osman, no shot that time. Not
take
on
that
target.
shot.
And Phoenix will come the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
Now, here's Rose. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Crowder, the pass to Garbage Man. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. Garbage Man's got 6.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Knight's got his second bucket of the night.
Solid pick to create that opening. The soft touch on the jumper.
A screen from Thompson. There's a screen. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, he's shooting a fantastic mark from the field to begin this one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Seconds left in the first. Osmond had a hand on it.
And Bender really using that 9'3" standing reach to block these shots. Just a towering presence.
And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. Swap here for Cleveland. Suns trail by 5. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Isaiah Thomas out there with Wells, and it's Garbage Man in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson dishes to Booker. Back to Jackson, and Bledsoe has it in the corner. Over Thomas. And Noel.
The hell, I didn't jump.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
And guys, they're showing great instincts to anticipating how the ball is going to come off the boards and time it out perfectly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Garbage Man in the last game against the Magic delivered quite a performance.
Oh, why?
He had 41 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see.
Taking it with a vengeance.
Everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got him on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
Bledsoe kicks to Bender. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bender's
It wasn't my defensive breakdown. It wasn't my guy.
Work off the screen, just so adept at reading defenders and capitalizing on their mistakes. And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense so hard to get away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Bledsoe passes to Jackson. There's a screen by Noel. And here's Booker from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garbage Man's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hands it from downtown. 10 points for him.
I love watching Wells pull up from beyond the arc. A remarkable scorer when given room to shoot.
Jackson dishes to Bledsoe.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug, and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. Really
Jam the damn basketball!
A guy like Jordan, I seen him only hurt his ankle one time. You know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare, that you can definitely stave off injuries, but at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint, there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle.
Should have like 6 or 7 more points by now.
Injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, when you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we all would say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wells kicks to Thomas. LeBron James on the way. He's covered by Warren. James, the pass to Garbage Man. Down low. It's deflected. And the basket by Thomas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Noel sets a screen for Booker. There's a screen by Noel. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Off target from three-point range. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Magic.
And once they establish that flow offense, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Shimmy.
Phoenix will retain possession. Jackson passes to Bledsoe. There's a screen by Noel to the inside. Off the pick. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Warren. Thomas against Bledsoe. Thomas dishes to James. Back to Thomas. Knocked away.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Booker outside. Bledsoe outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Best laid plans, right? Well, I'll tell you right there, though.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
I'm struggling.
Start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Booker the 2 and Jackson the 3, the up-and-coming wing pair. TJ Warren out there at Nerlens Noel. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. Who's out there for Phoenix. A nice shot by Booker.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Thomas a screen. James kicks to Thomas. At the top of the key, Wells. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And 12 points for Shammy Wells.
The assist from Thomas, finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Back to Bledsoe. There's a screen. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot by Warren, no good. Cavaliers leading. outside Thomas. Love outside. Feeds it to Thomas. Jackson against LeBron. Pulls up. Will not go. This is off the front arm. The three, Bledsoe. Love grabs the board.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
LeBron kicks to Well. Another three for Cleveland.
He's reason number one there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Suns trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jackson setting the pick here for Booker. A baseline J. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's Wells. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Back to Bledsoe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Rebound Love.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half. Only shooting 20% from the field.
7-foot shot. Here's Garbage Man. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
And the Suns call time. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
One horrible.
Conference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jay Crowder's checked in for James. Smith comes in for Wells. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. And Ulis has it in the corner. Pocket 6. There's a screen by Noel. Looking to end the run. It's tipped.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
A pull-up, and again it's Cleveland.
That's just great speed in the open court. Smith knew to take off like a rocket in transition.
Pass to Watts. He kicks to Warren. Noel sets a screen for Knight. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. The tide's running against you. Very difficult to do. What one of the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
Ulis with it. Looking on the moves. Count it. Noel's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, yeah, he's continuing to get his buckets, but the team overall is still having its struggles tonight.
And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. And Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Yeah, boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man.
Suns trail by 12. Outside Knight. Kicks it to Warren. 17-foot shot on the way. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Ulis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Watts. Just 5 to shoot. Out tonight. There's the triple. The rebound by Garbage Man.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
And Greg, wouldn't you agree? Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending.
Without
man, I had that.
I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
And the Suns making a change here. Bender's checked in. Here's Thompson. Here's Garbage Man. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Got you, Tristan.
And plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the ball.
Break the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting whacked.
Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. And you look at Garbage Man, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Knight kicks to Bender. Here's Warren. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
A screen from Thompson. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Outside Knight. Bender with the screen for Knight. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. A wide open look here for Ulis. Off target from 3-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity. And with J.R. Smith on the line, it goes on Brandon Knight. For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 9 at the line. Jackson, he's checked in for Bender. And that one misses. We always talk about how different eras of the NBA had different feels and how the game was called and how the game was played. Chris, what is the biggest change you have seen in the game since your era?
2 changes. One, you can't handshake. And that's really physical. That used to wear you down, take you out the game, and that stopped the freedom of movement. And that, along with playing the zone, where you can't just guard a guy and have to stay in your area. Those are 2 big changes because it really helped the offense. And so we want to see a lot of scoring, but today it's not easier to score because these guys have wonderful skill sets, but the game makes it easier to score because of the rules, because you can get to the line so many times. Because before a handshake, you couldn't get to the free throw line if a guy pushed you out of bounds almost because the game was expected to be physical.
Right. And it's blocked, and he gets it back. He shoot again.
Come on, guys.
By Knight. Knight's got 9.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
A screen from Thompson. Rose dishes to Thompson. Back to Rose. Here is Garbage.
Runaway freight train.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. From 17 feet out, it's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Outside Rose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Rose not always focused on creating contact, but with his physical gifts, a lot of times he leaves the defense no choice.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. First, you see some of the rookies coming into the league. They need to put on more weight. They need to build up a little bit. And how aggressive saying that were you looking to add strength when you came into the NBA?
Well, I was fortunate that I already had an NBA-type body, and so I really didn't need to try to bulk up for the NBA. You know, I really disagree that a lot of guys got to get stronger. Look at Kevin Durant. You know, we all know the famous story about how trainers laughed at him when he got to the league. The NBA is unique in that, do you have skill? Can you play? So, no, Curry doesn't need to put on 25 pounds of muscle. I think we've seen Durant doesn't need to put on 15 pounds of muscle. It's more about your game. It's more about your core and your balance. You'll pick up natural weight and natural strength as you go along. But how is your work ethic? Are you in the gym? Are you lifting? Are you working out? Are you getting stronger? That's great, but you don't have to necessarily try to become bigger and stronger. Just try to make sure you have game. That's most important.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wells is checked in. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the field. He's attacking.
Phoenix calls timeout. Shammy Wells with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
And Phoenix making a change. Bledsoe's checked in. Thomas checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Ulis. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dish now to Warren. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. Ulis has got 4 assists in the game.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Thompson passes to Thomas. They set the pick. Outside Crowder. Back to Thomas. And Thompson kicks to Crowder. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. No good with the triple. 1:14 left to play in the third. Crowder, the pass to Garbage Man. Poke loose. Stolen by Warren. Bledsoe against Thomas.
Oh, see that? How about the ferocity on that one? He is a force to be reckoned with, an absolute vicious dunker.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Thomas, that's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Bledsoe kicks to Jackson. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 17. There's the feed to Crowder. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's 18 seconds left in the third. And here is Ulis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Shoots a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Making a difference from long range in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Thomas is out there with Wells. And it's LeBron James. And it's Garbage Man. And it's Zizic at the 4 slot.
You love seeing James distribute the ball. It shows that he really has a focus for getting his teammates involved.
The Suns shooting around 41% on the night. Bledsoe kicks to Jackson. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and we would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all a coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially.
You're gonna take 25 seconds to give me the damn fucking ball.
That he studied tape.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Suns checked in for Phoenix. Here's Thomas. There's the pass to Garbage Man. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the flow of offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Thomas. Here's Zizic. He's guarded by Knight. Yep, that one goes. Zizic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Knight dishes to Bledsoe. And we've seen a few players come into the NBA through different paths. They're playing overseas for a year or spending time in the D League, now known as the G League. Chris, do you think that these alternative paths to the NBA will ever be as common as the standard collegiate path to the NBA?
Well, I think it can be, only because there's such an international presence in the game, and that now you're starting to find players all over. And the great thing about the NBA is it doesn't matter where you come from, it just matters what type of skill set that you have. So I can't see it being other paths to the NBA, but the NCAA is always going to be one in the fact that guys want to play for their state teams, and that's always going to be fun to watch. But thank God for basketball fans and athletes, there's a lot of paths to the NBA, which is the ultimate if you want to play basketball.
Absolutely. Thomas passes to Zizic. Back to Thomas. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson, he's checked in for Zizic. Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an injury update on Nerlens Noel with David Aldridge.
He said it's a badly bruised hip, and though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. The season is still very young, but that is bad news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how the team responds without him, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, and given how hard he's working, you know how frustrating it must be. Difficult blow to overcome for him and for his team.
Knight against Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got 9 points now in just the second half.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Bradley with it. Back to Daniels. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Here's Rose. Chris, traditionally, we've had the standard 1 through 5 spots in an NBA team, but it seems more and more GMs and coaches are going away from labeling a player to one of those spots, like positionless basketball. Are we going to see more of that? Is it going to work its way around to another level? How do you view that?
Well, I just think that the game is evolving, and I think right now you have to have a certain skill set to play. And that means you have to be able to dribble, pass, shoot, and defend. You think about it, you have players that could just defend, couldn't dribble or throw a ball in the ocean. Well, that really can't work anymore. And you have to have players with the total skill set regardless of size. I do think, though, that you'll always have to have positions. I hated how we took the center out of the All-Star game. You never see in baseball, they say, it's okay, you don't have to have a center fielder. You can just put 2 left fielders in there. You still have to identify a position, and for the tradition and the honor of the game, I say we do that. But we got some pretty big guys and some pretty great guys. So what would you call Dirk Nowitzki? Is he a 5? He's 7 feet tall. Is he a 4? Is he a 3? It doesn't matter. He just has game. What do you call Kevin Durant? A 7-foot flamethrower? I mean, he's a center, a power forward. I don't know what you call him, but I know that size or positions are no more defined by height. They used to be defined by height. 7 foot and up centers, 6'9" and up power forwards. Now you have 6'9" and up point guards. So I love the fact that the game's evolving, but I think the 5 best players are just going to play, but you're going to have every single size because right now skill set is all about.
Horrible this game.
Ugly with it. Now Smith defending in the corner. Daniels. He dishes it to Knight. Now here's Bender. Defense right on him. On the wing, Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the defensive effort. Cavaliers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. And Thompson kicks to Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Off the pick.
Whoa!
by Rose.
And one of the all-time...
I don't know what the hell happened on their defense there.
Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Garbage Man.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Dishes it to Daniels. And it's Bender, top of the key. He feeds it to Daniels. There's a good screen. Drills the 3-pointer.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Rose against Knight. Rose passes to Garbage Man. A shot off that
why
time.
I took that.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level.
I don't know why I took that shot.
That takes physical ability, good timing. Those 2 things that he possesses.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. I think Greg an awful lot about this team.
DJ, great game. Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up? You're trending. Oh,
We need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hey, it's Kenny. You were just lighting it up on the offensive end. Were you looking for your shot out there or just playing within the offense?
You know, Kenny, I never get that phrase. Looking for your shot. You know, everyone out there is looking for their shot. You can't score unless you have a ball. So I guess in that sense, I was looking for my shot. But you know, I try to play the same game that I always do.
Well, keep looking for your shot.
Yeah, I will.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.